Many college coaches have expressed their unhappiness with the way the NIL has been going so far. There have been significant outcry for more regulations surrounding the NIL deals, but Notre Dame basketball coach Mike Brey has a different view on the situation and thinks it's time to accept the changes to college athletes. He said coaches have to stop complaining. This is the world we are in. The last time I checked, we make pretty good money. So everybody should shut up and adjust. When I read this last night, I stood up in my living room while watching the game and just gave a full standing ovation, because complaining is never going to get you anywhere in life. You either take action immediately, figure out a way, get a group together and figure out a solution, or figure out a way to start dealing with it. It's here. It's happening. As he said, you guys are making great money too. We've been talking about this ever since it came out. These athletes deserve to make money. Yes, there needs to be regulations. Yes, it's a little bit of the wild, wild west right now. But at this point, in this moment right now, if you're not going to take action and figure out a way to fix it, figure out a way to adjust to it.
There's two different kinds of people. There's solution-oriented people, and then there's people that complain.
Yeah.
And you can change at any moment. You don't have to stay in that box. And different circumstances may just provide for you just being a complainer, and certain circumstances you are a take action person. I could not agree with him more. I'm so relieved that someone just came out and said it. Stop whining about it.
See?
Oh my God. It's just the complaining. And you can't even define what the problem is.
No.
And you're not even talking about it in its entirety. All I hear is everyone talking about college football. How many other sports are there? How many other athletes are there? You're not even going to mention, of course, God forbid you consider the fact that female athletes are benefiting from this, but I'll excuse the fact that you forgot we exist. It's obnoxious. You don't even have define the problem. The problem is what? Parity? You're going to have a conversation with me about parity in college sports? I have lots of other things to do today. Talk to your mama about it. I'm busy. You want to talk about young people? I'm not calling them kids. They're not kids.
They're
Even
adults.
if they are kids to us, they are adults.
They're 18.
They are 18 years old. They are adults. They can go to war. They can buy a home. They can open a bank account. They can start a business. They are 18-year-old adults. You have a problem with people making money? Are you an American? All I hear about is how I'm not American. Every day I'm a communist, but all of a sudden you guys want to redistribute wealth when it's convenient for you? Make up your mind. Thank you, Mike.
So maybe
just do your job. Do your job.
Exactly.
Stuff changes. Wow. Cry about it.
You're at an education institution. Why not get these kids financial advisors? Let that be a part of it, so you're teaching them how to properly manage their money, so we don't get to these 30 by 30s where you're hearing all the athletes who lose all their money. Start them young.
Well,
you
Alex,
are an
there are systems.
This is what you
there
do.
are systems in place that much prefer to be in place forever in order to keep certain demographics of people in places in society where they would prefer they stay. And if more opportunities are offered to more people, particularly minorities or women, then some of these playing fields might be leveled to a space that would make things fair for everyone. And God forbid that happens, because then you might find out how excellent people are because they've been preparing for that moment. That might be a slight part of it too. Just saying.